Hello everybody, Fernando here. Today we're going to talk about soft skills. Stick around. So I have a story for you, but first let's go down to the basics. What is soft skills? For me, soft skills, the main focus on soft skills is the ability to have relationship with people, build trust, manage difficult situations with people. And it's different than the hard skills, because the hard skills I see them as technical skills. But in order to do what you want to do in your job or as an entrepreneur, you're gonna need soft skills as well. And my story with soft skills is crazy. It's totally crazy, because my father was a public defender. He's a public retired defender, and he used to fight with everybody. Like all the places that I lived in my life, my father was fighting with the neighbors, and he was trying to sue everybody, And when I started my career, I kind of realized that I had the same thing. Maybe it's because I grew up with him and I was watching him doing this over and over again, and I was always trying to pick fight with people. So I had no soft skills at all, like at all, nothing. And it took me a lot of time to realize that I lacked soft skills. And then when I realized I lacked soft skills, it took me more time to learn soft skills, because my reference were all messed up. Okay, so I made this video about soft skills, and I'm gonna try to be fast, and I'm gonna try to help you building your soft skills and understand why it's so important. Okay, so soft skills, I'm gonna talk about getting along with people, being a leader, handling difficult people and situations. All right, so the first thing that you need to realize that helped me a lot is the ego part. So your brain is actually two. Have the reptile brain, your ego. He wants to fight. He wants to judge everybody. He wants to be angry. He might want to be sad, And you have the intellectual part, developed part of your brain. You need to shush your ego. First thing, every time you are dealing with difficult people, you have to shush your ego, because your ego is gonna start, this is not fair, this is not good, this is not right, and he wants to speak. Don't let it. You can practice that with meditation or watching self-awareness, searching for egos, the problem. There's a book about it, very good. So be aware of your ego, of your reptile brain, because it tries to take control. It tries to be you and control your emotions, control your body, control your decisions, and you have to be aware of this problem. That was like the thing that woke me up when I realized I had this ego problem, and I was always trying to I was taking everything personally, and I was trying to reply fast and judge everybody, and I had lots of trouble dealing with difficult situations, not understanding. So, and it comes down to, it's like the same thing of emotional intelligence, but I like to see this lizard brain, the ego, and the smart brain, and they are like in a constant fight. A lot of people don't wake up, they don't realize there are two brains inside of them. But once you do realize that, it becomes easier to detect the ego trying to play tricks on you, like judging things and people, trying to be angry, taking everything personally. So you're gonna realize that there is a reptile lizard brain trying to take control of your life and doing a bunch of mess. Okay, so when you're talking to people, I want you to practice active listening. So you need to listen to people and hold your tongue. And Don't interrupt, listen to them, show respect to them, and ask questions. Even if you already know, ask questions just to make them sure that you understood what they're saying. So you have to let them speak most of the time. Shut up. Let them speak most of the time. Write down, take notes, ask questions to reinforce what they're saying, but you have to active listen to people and show respect when you're doing so. Okay, so when you're dealing with colleagues and your bosses, you have to be interested in them and in your personal life as well. So discover what's important to them. Discover what they want, how they want it, what they don't want, what they are afraid of. You need to have those things for each person that you work with. You need to understand how they roll, what they want, what's important to them, what they don't want, what are their fears. You have to understand this, because your behavior around them is going to be avoid what they don't want, avoid what they fear, make sure they're not getting their fear, give them what they want, how they want it, and just go over the expectations. But I'm going to talk about expectations later. All right. Show respect. Show respect is also body language, so you have to look like you're really interested, because you are. It's your career. Ask lots of questions. Even if you already know the answer and people are talking to you, ask questions just to make sure that you understood what they're saying. And if you have if you have any doubts, or if you notice that they like something, keep asking questions about it, because they want to talk about it. That's something they like. So find things that people have passion about, and then let them talk about it. That's your goal. All right. Okay. Empathy. Put yourself in their shoes. Every time they are going, you think your ego is trying to tell you that they're going against you. Put yourself in their shoes and have the flexibility to understand their point of view. Because if they're saying something, because they have, two people can be right at the same time, but the issue is a lack of communication. And because of their fears, because of what they don't want, because of they want and how they want it, you may be in conflict with that situation. But your ego is going to tell you it's personal. Your ego is going to tell you that you need to fight and be angry about it. Hold your ego. Listen, understand their point of view. Listen to understand their point of view. Put yourself in their shoes. All right? Now I'm going to talk about some other topics. Next one is help others with a positive attitude. Okay? Understand what's important for the team members. Already told about that. What they want, what they don't want, what they fear, how they want it. Be open to change your point of view. When people are going against you, your ego is going to say you have to fight, you have to be angry. No. Shut up your ego and say, hey, that can be two truths at the same time. I'm going to listen to their truth. I'm going to understand how they're thinking. I'm going to understand their reasons, and I'm going to be flexible to change my behavior, my beliefs as well. All right. Okay. Another thing that you have to pay attention. Don't be a complainer. People hate people that are complain about life. And remember, happiness is an inside job. Your reptile brain, your ego, is going to try to take control of your emotions. Don't let it. Let the smart brain control the emotions. And you can set the smart brain to be happy. All you have to do is become self-aware that your reptile brain, your ego, is trying to take control of your emotions, of your brain, of your body. Don't let it. Okay, offer to help. When you are proactive, you are offering to help. Be a problem solver. When a problem comes, problems are opportunities. Problems is the way God gives us gifts. So every time God is giving you a gift, it's giving you a gift through problems, because problems are opportunities. So be a problem solver. Be flexible. Be flexible with your beliefs. Be flexible the way you do things. You have to be able to adapt. All right, another thing, responsibility. Doing the job right and going over people's expectations. Over deliver. Do more than you are asked for, and people are gonna start to like you. Okay. Build trust. The way to build trust is for you to be honest. So you have to be clear and straight about what you're saying. You have to be authentic, just be yourself. You have to have integrity. Everything that you say, you need to do as well. And you have to love them, wish them well. If you do those things, you're gonna build trust with people. People are gonna like to stay around you. They're gonna like to work with you, and you're gonna have better chances at your career. When you are presenting, I'm even though I'm not an English native speaker, I like to speak, and I don't lose an opportunity to speak. But I often forget that a lot of people don't have that ability to go out and make a presentation, to speak. So and I always think of myself when I burst into the classroom or burst into a presentation, I always become a showman, in a good way, because I try to keep them engaged, and I also try to keep things in a happy tone. But I'm very confident, and I just go and deliver. I'm not afraid of making mistakes. All right, so learn something new every day. It's important to keep learning every day and build up on those skills that you're learning every day. You don't make your future, you make your habits, and your habits make your future. So if you have the habits to learn something new every day, these healthy habits that you do every day are going to build you a happier future, a brighter future. All right, make the environment happy and smile. Of course, you're working, you're professional, you're doing something responsibly, and you're over delivering. But every time that you have the chance to make the environment light and happy, do so. Okay? Be polite with your phone. So every time you're working, you have to, I know we're totally addicted to our phones, but when you're working and you have people that are paying you right in front of you, and you have team members that can decide your future, you have to put your phone down and be considerate to them. Okay? And finally, imagine like this. Imagine reputation credits. So when you start in your job, you have 0 credits. But the more things that you do right, and you do what people want, and don't do what people don't want, and don't let them get into fear, and deliver the things that they want how they want it, you're going up the reputation stack. And the idea is for you to build reputation stack. If you are up here and you do something very bad, you can lose all your reputation, and even go negative on reputation and get yourself fired. But if you're up here and you do a little slip, okay, so you go down here, but you can build that reputation up again. So think of things as reputation stacks. If there is anything that you can get from this video, just if you're like, I didn't like this video, I just want to get one thing from this video, is listen. That's all you have to do. Listen. Find what people want, like, don't want, how they like it, what their fears, find what they're passionate about, and just keep asking questions, listen, and just shut up. Okay? Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think in the comments. If I missed something, please write in the comment below. I'll work it out on the next videos. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.